Yeah.
And what makes it tricky is that the tax code is intentionally broad. Not when it comes to you have to report your income. Even you crypto people, you have to report your income. But that part's clear, but everything else is intentionally broad. I had a client ask me a couple of months ago, they're like, can you just make a list for me for all the deductions that I can take? I'm like, no, that's like millions of, I mean, as thousands of pages as the IRC is, they
Right.
keep it broad because the fundamental maxim for that is if you can defend it, you can keep it from a deduction standpoint. And CPAs are trained in school, if we can imagine like railroad tracks, they're trained to go down the very middle of those tracks. And if you go off the tracks, then you're in tax fraud or some other thing that's not cool. But really, as long as you're within the tracks, anywhere in that track is perfectly fine. Your CPA and your accountant's going to keep you right in the middle because that's safer for them. Because hey, CPAs, if something goes wrong, they get a pretty hefty fee assessed against them from the IRS, and then all of their clients get audited, and then they find out. So they have to be very careful. I get that, but it
See,
doesn't sure.
I don't think I was aware of that.
Yeah, it's not pleasant. It's hundreds of dollars per incident.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
you can appreciate that if that's all they know how to do, if they couldn't paint and they couldn't play the piano and they couldn't sing and they couldn't run a marathon and running numbers and counting beans was all they could do,